Today, I'm going to take you into a deep dive of a home buying process. Hey, thank you for watching. This is Benson Pang, broker owner of NestMade Mortgage. So imagine for a second, you've been looking for houses, you've been putting in an offer, and finally the seller accepted your offer. That day starts as basically your first day of escrow. So if you have a 30-day escrow, that day is the first day. Once you have an executed contract, your loan officer is going to help you with this process. With this process, basically the listing agent will take that executed contract and hand it over to the escrow company, the escrow officer. So the escrow officer will come up with an escrow number and start ordering title. And what title is basically they want to make sure the house is free and clear of any cloud or any lien on the house that may come back and bite you in the butt in the future. They're there to clean it up and put you as a new owner so no one is going to come back and take the house and claim that as theirs. So it's called a title insurance. So escrow company is the people who are in the middle trying to facilitate this whole process. So this escrow company holds a very, very important role to hold this whole transaction together. The next step is very, very crucial. 30 days is going to go by really quickly. So the first thing you can do is to send in that 3% EMD, earnest money deposit. This is basically you're putting in your security deposit to ensure that you have that good faith that you're going to close on this house. And then you're going to send in all the required documents to the lender. The lender will start their loan process. The loan process goes like this. So me as a loan officer, I clean up your loan application and then I send it to my processor to start getting the loan registered with lenders, ordering appraisal, and then ultimately sending you some disclosures to sign. So once you sign all the disclosures and submit back to us, our processor is going to wrap everything back up and submit to underwriting. While this is all happening, on the other end, on your purchase contract, there are a couple of things that you want to look out for. So there's loan contingency, appraisal contingency, and inspection contingency. So what these contingency means is you can get into escrow, you put in your earnest money deposit, and you're like, oh my God, what if I don't like the house, right? What if my loan doesn't go through? What if my appraisal doesn't go through? So these are the contingencies where it allows you to back out of escrow and still get your money back. So inspection contingency. Basically, you want to make sure to hire a professional home inspector to inspect the property, give you a report. With this report, you can also request for repair. So you can go back to the seller and say, hey, when I'm looking at this house, I didn't see these things. Can you fix it? So the seller can say yes, no, or maybe give you a credit towards closing costs. Appraisal. Appraisal contingency means that let's say if the appraisal report comes back lower in a way that there's no negotiation between the buyer and seller, you can back out of escrow because this appraisal value is lowered. And then the third one is loan contingency. Let's say in the middle of the transaction, just unfortunately you got laid off or you know something happened, you just couldn't get the loan anymore. This loan contingency protects your earnest money deposit. You can still back out of escrow even if you lose your job in the middle of escrow. So hopefully these three things can give you a peace of mind. And then ultimately they'll issue a final clear to close. At that point, you will get a closing disclosure. This closing disclosure should have the final loan amount that you're getting, 99% accurate on the fees. So once you accept or acknowledge this closing disclosure, then it goes into the closing process. The law requires 3 days of cooling period. So if you sign it today, the lender cannot just fund the loan tomorrow. You have to wait 3 days from today. So this will probably help you plan better when it comes to closing. Let's say if moving date is on Friday, you probably don't want to sign your closing disclosure on Thursday. So with that said, after you sign the closing disclosure, you wait 3 days, then you sign these things called loan documents with a notary. After you finish signing 48 pages, then you go to the bank and wire your final funds. After that's all done, then the lender will fund the loan. So once the loan is funded, then the escrow company will take the deed and give it to the title company. Title company is going to the recorder's office to record this final document to show that you are now the owner and there's a lien on your house, which is the mortgage that you're getting. So this whole process that I talked about doesn't encompass everything. It's not comprehensive. It doesn't apply to everyone. Everyone has a different scenario. So make sure you're working with a loan expert just like me who can help you plan the whole entire process up front so there's no hiccups and no surprises. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. You can also reach out to one of our loan officer at www.nestmade.com or call us at 626-262-4321. If you like this video, did you know that we're now part of the Find My Way Home network? Basically, we're a bunch of these loan experts who are really, really good at what we're doing, creating video content just for you, so you can learn a ton about mortgage. Go on our website, www.findmywayhome.com. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time.